starts with a grip. I have to make a grip. Everybody say, make a grip!
Make a grip!
All right, it can be the traditional grip. It can be a high back grip. It can be around the back, the belt grip, right? It can be same side grip, or rather cross side grip or same side grip, however that you want to do that. It can be a 2-on-1 grip, right? All of those are very acceptable things. It can be a V-less grip, right? A tie-up in some way. All those things are acceptable. The question is now, once you have it, what are you going to do? All right, so the first thing is there are major off-balance levels. If I affect his head, it should affect everything else. Here I am, not touching his head. But if I'm here, and I move him a little bit, and then I turn his face, I can now start affecting his balance, because where the head goes, the body goes. Likewise, for those that remember the old days of putting him in the headlock and throwing him, if I grab him in his head, where the head goes, the body follows. If any of that makes sense. So kind of keep that in mind. The head is a good thing to grab. If you can grab it, the neck, right? I can pull, and I can use my elbow, and I can push, which gives me a way to move into the leg. So where the head goes, I've broken his balance. So he's standing up, he looks pretty strong, pretty balanced. All right, bend over as far as you can and put your head close to your toes. Keep up. All right, would y'all agree that he has no balance? So didn't I just do that by grabbing his neck and pulling my elbow down? Doesn't that make sense? All right, so the shoulders are the next thing. Most good throws come from manipulating the shoulders. So if I want to manipulate him in a way that's going to give me this foot, I pull on this arm, that foot comes, I start turning his balance. And that gives me an opportunity to make out of reach. So you've got good balance, I pull, I twist, and then I reach. Does that make sense? So we've now affected the shoulders. The hips are a little bit more difficult to offset. But honestly, if I grab the belt and I push down and back, something happens to his feet. The feet tend to have to make an adjustment. It's a little bit harder to pull, but I can pull, right? And when I push or I pull him, I usually get something. So again, if I push him, he gives me that foot, I tie it up, and he goes down. If I pull him, I might be able to affect the load, right? So I pull, and here I am. And I make my load. So if I push or I pull the hips, you get that. The knees also work, right? So when I'm here, if I move in to do single leg, and I trap this and I lock the knee out and the hips go back, sooner or later, he's going to lose his balance and fall. So I move in, I drive, I've got that takedown. Obviously, thinking for us really big muscular guys like me, if you can get around him in some way, make a body lock, and you can lift, you can always throw people that way. Because they have no balance, because they have no base. Make sense? Get with your partner, work on